We're back. Let's just get into it. Early game was starting to get pretty consistent. Thankfully, lucky. Everyone's here. Hi Pixel, hi Vera. Hello, opening quote mark, A-E-I-O-U-O-8, closing quote mark. Said my name as if you were AI? You're AI! That's why I call you that. I'm not AI! As I've called them numerous times, A-I-E-I-I-I-O-I-U-I-O-8. I'm correct here. No. I can't do the fucking, fresh pen. Could you make me a sandwich? No intonation, that's the best I can do. It's not misogynistic if you specify it's a Fresh Prince reference. I didn't know you were like that, Pixel. I'm not giving you VIP. It's just not happening. I literally cannot accept $20 of payment. I literally do not have the means to accept this bribe. That's a VIP worthy message. I'm gonna VIP. You fucking give VIP again? Oh, you just cut the slash. VIP worthy message. Enjoy your VIP. Oh, I forgot my strat. I forgot my new strat for this. Crazy music sync on that flash. Okay, I can nerf down a bit after this. In what fucking way, Vera? Okay, I'll turn it down a bit. Is that better? Noted. I can probably turn it down a tiny bit. I turned it down like 0.8 decibels on OBS. Why am I on Buster? I forgot what it's like to play with an actual chat room going, because most of this grind I've had like none chat room. With left, I don't know, like left middleman circles, sure, let's go with that, Oh yeah, you're despawning here. I haven't played this in like a month, and it's not because I guess it's not that I didn't. I think what happened here is just at a certain point it was hard to get myself to open the game. Not because I didn't want to play, but because I just had other shit that I wanted to be doing. And I just decided I would go on break until I got back from my uni orientation, but something else happened the day, like, in the process of me getting back from that uni orientation that, I kinda got that dog in me again. I think you all know what I'm referring to. I do want to make a montage before I'm actually at uni, like, long term. Yeah, that's what I mean. The greatest video game grind of all time by, like, 3 orders of magnitude. Nothing will ever even come slightly close. That's my fucking goat. I think I woke up to... Also, just as a forewarning, whenever Paradol drops LP5, I'm gonna be spam listening to that on stream for like a month straight. Just warning y'all, just warning y'all. I'm not gonna be normal about that album. I do think I could probably knock this out for time. I think I woke up like 15 minutes or so before the clear attempt started. Like, I was just taking care of, like, morning stuff and getting ready to leave. And everything. And, like, I didn't even have audio, but I saw, like, the chat going off on some nonsense to run before the clear attempt. And then I think I like, put my headphones on, like, right at the end of that. Like, right at the end of the previous attempt. And then I watched the majority of the attempt in the attempt in the car, in the backseat, on the way back from orientation. And I've talked about this a lot, but that entire attempt, I think I started watching in the car in, like, at, like, some point in, like, Explo or Depression or somewhere along those lines. But that entire portion of the attempt, I was just, like, crossing my fingers that I wouldn't get motion sick. The funniest thing is that I had a very good feeling about that attempt, but I was like... I had no faith in it winning, really. I was like 100% convinced that attempt was going to die to specifically heart beating. I had like zero faith in her ability to like one-tap final third on her first run there. Or like, I could have seen her one-tapping final third if she got like an attempt there already. Oh fuck. Backed it up. For me, it's kind of just RNG. I've had car rides where, like, I get motion sick, like, I don't get motion sick the entire time, and I'm just, like, staring at my phone. And other times I've gotten motion sick in, like, 15 minutes without even looking at my phone at all. it just kind of feels like luck of the draw. Word first, go back, do 3. Oops, I messed up the execution. I'm curious if even, like, trying to do it like that is helpful at all. I'm curious if it's just a better idea to just, like, try and do it without any, like, horizontal movement. I'll test it for a bit. Or just, like, trying to do this. No, that's not really useful. First-person shooter on your phone is insanity. Unless the game is, like, openly designed for it. Okay, yeah, you do just kind of have to tank. Doing it. You do just kind of have to do 4 then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that. I'll try to do that like 5 times in a row. Oh, that's really bad. That's horrible execution. Jesus. Thankfully, in refights, this is a completely free fight because the terrain is just, like, not a factor at all. The refights is just flat ground, so you don't have to do all that, like, weird traversal of, like, different ground level everything. This is legitimately one of the harder fights of the entire run. The first one, at least. 2. Three. 4. I'm, like, not even that scared of most of the Robot Master fights in this game. I think this might be one of the scary... Like I said, this is, like... This pre-refight is one of the scarier Robot Master fights in the entire game. How was that early? Like, Airman is the runaway scariest fight of the game. Both the original fight and the refight, and I think after that it's probably Bubble Man. 1. I read Weather DA and I thought you were just talking about Weather Day. Like, instantly. Oops! I backed it up, that's too... Yeah, this fight is a lot. This fight, the terrain, and also the fact that it's ice physics makes it so much harder to do consistently. Maybe it's worth it to just do 5, honestly. Okay, no, it's not. If you mash him down, it's probably more reasonable. But I think that spacing them out makes it easier to time the jump. Maybe don't even try to do the down left. Yeah, I learned that from when I was doing Tungsten for like 8-9 years. That was like a thing my instructor like heavily preached. You would need to actually be practicing effectively for practice to make perfect. Which I think I've done a pretty good job of doing with Mega Man stuff. Honestly, maybe it's worth it to just, like, put up an item 1 for, like, absolute maximum consistency. Yeah, practice makes permanent. I'm gonna try it out. Okay, that's a horrible idea. I think specifically what my instructor said was like perfect practice makes perfect, which is kind of just getting at the same idea, but in terms of like emphasizing the good result rather than whatever result you get. Or like how to get the good result instead of just... Yeah, yeah. It has more aura if you contrast it with practice makes perfect, I think. I don't know if I'm 2 in a row or 3 in a row right now, by the way. Also, I don't know why I thought the item one was a good idea, because you can't even swap back to metal for a while. So even if it... He can pop flash that early? Like, I didn't even know he could time stop that early. I thought he only ever time stopped when he hit the center the first time. Or, like, the first time on the way back. I didn't know he could do it the platform before. That changes the game. I think I might just have to mash him down. Like something like that. Like trying to get that last jump. I think that might make him slower. Yeah, he is slower when he jumps. Or at least when he like jumps in response to a shot. Yeah, I think that is worth trying. Just to like prevent one of those hits. Actually, maybe it isn't. Maybe just stay on the center platform, but try to go further to the right on it. Like, turnaround shot. The speed is so good, by the way. I flip-flop What If This or Shook Ones Part 2 is the best song on this album a lot. Oh, maybe it actually is worth it to do standing shots. I think I'm already past 5x, but I'm just gonna keep going, I think. I think it actually is worth it to try and do that standing shot, just because doing a standing down right gives you, like standing down rights are just more consistent to input than like mid-air down rights. Or down last, I guess. Down diagonals, really. But you kind of have to hit the down first and then hit the horizontal. Just because of ice. Yeah, if this wasn't ice physics, doing a standing down right there would be the play. Or doing standing down left there would be the play. But because it's ice physics, it's not. Why did I move? But I feel like the thing when you're trying to do a down diagonal mid-air is that you're trying to return to neutral pretty quickly. Or like, either return to neutral or face the other direction. Maybe you like try and... Actually, I'm gonna try and see if like going to the back of the... like the very back of the arena help. Actually, no, you want to do that pretty quickly. Yeah, you undo the hugging the wall, so it's not really a useful thing. Maybe you also try and time that last one on the first go around. Okay, yeah. Time the last one on the first go around so that you have more leeway. Or just so that he's, like, in a less awkward position. I think this grind might, like, forever be my, like, magnum opus of strat finding, honestly. My strat finding game for this grind has been ridiculous. I'll hit it, like, one more time, and then go for another streak. There we go. Save, open. Runs past. Also, I mentioned this in my server, but I do think that I want to try and make another montage before I'm away at you. As like a send-off, I guess. I kind of forgot that match was happening right now. Unfortunately, the entirety of Argentina just has held all powers, so nothing is going to come of this. That being said, nobody believes in you, Switzerland. What are you prepared to do about it? And so on and so forth. I can't name a single Swiss player, but yeah. I'm still saying they should get. I'm still saying whoever wins should get a Thug Finals with Ultimate, like, Mega Evolved Cape Verde. I'm still saying this. The people need this. Cape Verde respect button. Hi, Bolt. Was nice seeing you in the 90s stream earlier. It's been a minute. Never felt more Swiss, be when I have holes. Take that however you want to take that. I said take that however you want to take that. I'm not elaborating. Do I not have Quag? Jeez. Do I still have it as Hot Dog actually? I might have Quag as Hot Dog. Oh, it's just not showing it on my end. Yep. Was as we in the business say, A big deal. Just received a DM from a friend who's lurking, and it's just like, it's floating the feeling extra Swiss today thing. And it's just like, what even happens in your streams? This user would say this in Twitch chat if their Twitch account wasn't like eked out or something. I don't remember what. Thanks for showing up. I haven't even booted up stream in like a month. Nothing happened, I just got caught up in other stuff. Particularly, I got a little into Streets of Rage 4. Like, a little into Streets of Rage 4. I kind of forgot how insane this song was until it showed up in a Music League a friend group was doing, and I was just like, wait, this is like one of the best pop songs ever. I gotta add this to the lock-in playlist. Oh, I started holding up too early. Also, the 90 grind has kind of had me reconsidering Mega Man plans, because like before she won, I was like 100% adamant on don't pop minus infinity until Duel of Ride is out and you've no-hitted it. Like, that's like non-negotiable. Now I'm starting to slightly consider it. Like, obviously not right now, but like, I could see a world where I don't like try to go for additional harvests after it. Beyond maybe Mega Man 3, because I don't know how being 1.2 and Mega Man 3 like scale to one another. Like, I could see myself just popping it after I get Mega Man 3 and maybe like another ROM hack no-hit or two. Like, I still really want to go for double jumper dash mode after this. I do think it probably starts in like 2027 or 2028. Leaning more towards 27. But also Dual Override still not having a release date is kind of muddying things. I'd be more willing to let Minus Infinity rip early if it was happening at like the end of 2027 versus the start. Considering the fact that we still don't have a release date, I'm leaning towards a later end of 2027 release date. That Crazy Cannon still makes me freak out a little, just because of down rating on ice. That was the strat that I was trying to do last attempt, but I just forgot. I just, like, slid off the platform before I could actually swap. Maybe you actually can, like, charge fast enough. I am happy the early game is, like, not that big of a deal now. It all just kind of comes down to how much girls like me on any given day. Which is still annoying, but it's less annoying than it could be, and also I've gotten a lot better at trying to optimize however many, like, drill passes I can get in a session. What even was this? Was this something that happened on, like, Nathan's stream while I was not there or something? Girl who almost went to bowl. I refuse to believe that. Hi, Nico. Hi. I haven't streamed this in a while, but in light of recent events, I've made a comeback, but also I was planning to come back roughly around now anyway, so it just works out nice. Yeah, other Nico. Yeah, there is another Nico of note around these parts. I think this stage has some of my favorite strats in the entire run. Fuck, bro. Rolling this in wood is kind of crazy. I feel like you gotta save this for like a deeper attack. But I love this strat so much. I love squeezing use at a time stopper in this game. Because doing the downrights on that screen is really scary. So I just realized, wait, you don't even have to do them. Bit scary because I slipped off. Yup. This game is actually a lot... I've been having a lot more fun with this grind lately, but I think that's just because I've, like, found a lot of really good strats for it. Yup. Twerks.